Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week beginning the 8th of June 2025. The energy around your reading is the Ace of Wands. Aces are always positive, and the Ace of Wands represents you stepping onto your path or indicating that you're already on your path. That one thing will lead to another, to another, to another. And it's that you've pulled up anchor and you're sailing the seas towards your little islands of success. So let's have a closer look and see what else is happening for you. So we're seeing here the energy of the Queen of Swords. And a lot of Taurians have Gemini in their charts. And this is often reflected in them, their mental capacity. A lot of Taurians I know have almost photographic memories, and they're asking you to use this energy of your very quick mind and to listen to yourself, put yourself first, and to make yourself happy. This is over time. It's working out when is the time to act and when is the time just to rest and focus on other things. And there is some sort of golden opportunity coming for you to do with work and career and the public and groups of people. This could be meetings, or it's indicated that it is to do with the public. It can also be to do with health. They are saying that you have put things in place in the long term. This is the line of karma, and the line of karma is throughout your whole life. And you are pretty good at looking after your health. This is about your mental health as well, looking after your mental health. The moon is dreams, and many of you will be remembering your dreams, but it's also about the subconscious informing the conscious mind about what you want to bring into this lifetime. The Ten of Cups is about your wishes and hopes and dreams. And there is, because this is the near future, there is an achievement to do with your wishes and hopes and dreams. The Six of Wands is about success on your path. And this is to do with, there may have been some change over time, as we all change over time, to do with what you want in your life. And you may be walking away from certain things, taking your knowledge and building something greater. This is the card of the starseed or the light worker or the wanderer, and there's new beginnings again over time to do with your work on earth. Sometimes this is to do with your actual physical work. Sometimes you just help people by being in their presence, but there is some sort of big opportunity coming in, and it could be to do with men and an opportunity that affects your home in some way. This is talking here about connecting to your higher self and being your own authority on earth and connecting to love. Love, no one can take love away from us. Love just is. And there's this release, and this is the end of a time where things may have been difficult, and now you're bringing in much more peace. Of course, it's important to clear out any old patterns and programs that are of fear. And because this is in the subconscious, they are pointing out to you how things like meditation can clear these blocks and doing things routinely. The Emperor is about routine and structure, as well as you being the authority. And there will be sudden opportunities coming in. And of course, when we have sudden opportunities, sometimes we have blocks of fear as well. We think, oh, I can't do this. But you can. This is showing financial achievement to do with an opportunity where you take more of a leadership role. You need to be organised and balanced in your life, and make sure that you have time to achieve this. You are being tested. These are final tests to do with your own truth and honesty and integrity to yourself, not what other people think or what other people have said in the past, even that you think about. The judgment is really, this is someone who may have said things that you still remember. You need to clear any negativity around that and bring in what you truly want. The Five of Swords, though, even though it can mean, that you've had this sort of adversity in the past, it means an overcoming of any conflicts because he has all of the swords. He's the one who is victorious in this path. And they are, again, talking about finances. You may be thinking about something new and creating something new to do with your area of expertise and what you're good at. And this could also affect your home in some way. So these are extremely positive. The Magician's about new beginnings, but it is really about putting yourself first and making yourself happy now. We have to take charge at the moment. This release of fear is coming up for everyone at the moment. And it's almost like a worldwide thing. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Again, they're talking about long-term, planting seeds for the long term and that they will grow. These are things that bring you greater peace and contentment and happiness. And I'd start bringing those in now, even if you're just thinking about them, but thinking about how you're going to plan these things. You may, even though the Five of Pentacles looks negative, I often see it around people who are on holidays. So they're talking about a rest, or there could be a change of direction to do with your career, to do with this new opportunity that is on a much higher level than what you've done before. It's about flying higher and listening to your intuition. The Sun. The Sun is a very positive card. It's about positive new beginnings. It's long term. And because it's next to the 10 of Cups, your wishes and hopes and dreams, and on top of the Six of Wands, it's about these new beginnings to do with your success, to do with what you want to create. And you may feel like you're doing this a bit on your own, but really don't forget that you have your guides with you. If you're not asking for help, it's important to put it out there. Just ask for help. You might think that they don't exist or that won't help, but you will have some sort of evidence here of bringing in this help. And this is talking here about you bringing in new opportunities, but it's using your knowledge, your old knowledge, not only from this lifetime, from past lifetimes, what you came in to this lifetime with, and it's not about ego, just acknowledging that you have these skills and gifts and making use of them. And then there's this sort of expansion. It does mean it's quite a big focus on work and career, but Taurus is a creative sign, and it's about possibly creating something out of nothing, or what appears to be nothing, but it is your own knowledge. So yes, there may be one door shutting and another door opening, but it's in a very positive direction. Again, they're talking about your intellect and your ability to analyze, and there could be some sort of modern form of communication that you're looking at, but it's your analytical mind. And this brings about really great victory over the difficulties that you've been through. And I see there's a lot in these readings. The Hangman comes up next to us, the sword, or any ace, in this case, the Ace of Swords. Because we have so many of the outer planets changing signs, and predominantly changing signs into fire and air, from earth and water, it indicates a quickening. Things are happening very quickly. And so now's the time to really focus and then extend it into the next several years. The Tower is about clearing the decks so that you can achieve these goals. And yes, it's an opportunity for growth, and it's about embracing the unknown. It's about stepping outside of your comfort zone. And this is often the key to unlocking the phase of a new life. And any emotions that come up, anything to do with the past that's outmoded, it's about walking away from that. This can be to do with even things from childhood, family, clearing those old patterns and programs of often fear or negativity, which in this world, even if you listen to the radio or watch TV or look at the internet, there's a lot of negativity there. So really protect yourself from that negative energy and look at ways of finding peace. Have a happy place that you can just go to. Drop into your heart, the space between thoughts, the feeling of love. You may be thinking about competition in some area, and this is really just saying, take the plunge, overcome the challenge. Any people around you who you feel are not coming from their highest good, it's probably best to limit your time with them. But you do have people who the karmic wheel of your life is turning from a time where you may have spent some time alone. Not all of you, of course, but this is speaking specifically to those who have, to where you have a closer relationship coming in, which brings greater balance into your life. And the Four of Pentacles is around home. In this case, it's about organizing your home. And what I'm getting here from the High Priestess and organization and home is things that are hidden in cupboards, or clearing out cupboards, clearing out under the stairs, or clearing up the garden. And this brings greater flow of energy, chi, or positive energy into your life. But the biggest emotional lesson at the moment for you is to find that peace within yourself. So this is also talking here about some sort of big increase in your income. You don't have to worry about the long-term future to do with finances. When you get the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles coming up like this, it means that probably at the end of your life you have a lot of money, or you have resources or investments or property. So these are very, very positive cards. I'm just going to put some more down here. They're asking you to bring in, you may think, be overanalyzing. This is thinking about many things and you're scattering your energy. So they're asking you to bring it back to now. What will make you happy now? And this is about your passions and the things that you really love. And they're just saying, embrace your passion, participate and push through challenges. You don't realize your potential. It's about moving away from any sort of negative emotions and finding peace to do with your vision for your life, for the future. And you may need to define your boundaries. This is to do with your work and career and the way things have gone in the past. So you might want to put something different in place, ready for this into the future. It is also quite a good time to plan travel, or you might make a spontaneous decision to go on a short trip away. And I think this would be very positive for you. I'd go for it if I were you. You might need this rest and recuperation. So listen to your psychic abilities. This is why it's important to practice things like meditation or visualization, affirmations every day, because when you focus on your psychic ability, which grows with meditation, that it's like a muscle that grows as well, and you'll have sudden insights. With your intuition, it's that first yes acknowledgement, that first thought that comes in, even if it's fleeting, that is right. Just again, analyze it and think about the past and think about where you have been right and where you've pushed against your intuition and where that's taken you. And usually always, if we go against our intuition, if we have a sinking feeling and we do it anyway, we regret it. And so this is all about your path and following your path, to do with opportunities, and this is quite wonderful. So this is where this suspension is being lifted. It's to do with these new beginnings around why you came to Earth. And because this is the card of the Starseed or the Lightworker, we'll look at the Starseed cards and see what comes up for you. Oh my goodness, this is happening. This card is coming up for everyone. I'm not kidding. It's amazing. A new Earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. There's so much change, I'm doing this reading a bit earlier than the 8th of June, but there's a lot of solar activity at the moment, which affects the Earth's geomagnetic activity and also affects us on an emotional level. And so there's things that are so far beyond our understanding that it's better to manifest how you want things to come in. Because if all of us are thinking about creating a new Earth and keeping the vision of peace and love and the Earth regenerating and the oceans being clear and living in harmony, then we're going to create it. So that's important to remember. And these are the Ask and It Is Given cards, which are the Abraham Hicks cards. And they're about creating your reality. This is a bit pertinent, isn't it, at the moment with everything that's going on? But what about those innocent little babies? Even your babies are offering vibrations that the universe is matching. And like you, your little ones are influenced by the vibrations of those who surround them. But nevertheless, they are creating their own reality. And like you, long before their physical birth, they set into motion this life experience they are now living. We always want to guard our children against emotional lessons, but emotional lessons are part of life. It's about giving our wisdom to them and helping them along the way, but we can't wrap them in cotton wool. And with people who have an easy life, often they don't really extend themselves. So through adversity, we grow and we become more of ourselves. But it's Very interesting. I've never seen that card before. And this is the Dream Song Oracle. Let it burn. This is really about fire. We have Saturn has moved into Aries, and it is, I feel like this is talking about Saturn in Aries and creating. We've just had 0 degrees Aries, Saturn at 0 degrees Aries, which is the creation point of the horoscope. And a fire is energetic, it's creative, it's getting on with things. And we've got the King of Wands here. I think you're being asked to get on with things. The things that you may have been thinking about for a long time. And you may have already gotten on with them. You may already be doing these things. But it's also about your wild, free self, because we have this fox in the forest. So being your wild, free self. And these are the Earth Song Oracle. Oh, got 2 cards that fell out, so let's have a look at these. The butterfly. This is what I saw yesterday when I was tuning in. We are going through this metamorphosis, transition, transformation, shifting. The times are changing. Emerge in all your glory. It's time, Taurus. And then, of course, I was talking about the emotional lesson being around meditating and finding peace within yourself. And we've got lake. Contemplation, peace, meditation, slow down and be still. And that's where you create from. So these are very beautiful cards, and you're on your path. So have a wonderful week, Taurus, and I shall see you next week. God bless.